Okay, Horsley. Little place called Horsley. Hideous modern house over there. Generally speaking, it's a really nice village, this. Nice little church and a school. Few late daffodils. It's been so cold and wet in March that a lot of the spring bulbs have hung on, so there's quite a nice show. Bike is so easy to drive at low speeds. It's no problem. I mean, I'm in 6th gear doing 29 and it's going no snatching, nothing. Right, well, we're out of the limit, so we can open her up now. Visor down. Of course, the only snag in early spring is the roads are really covered in winter mud and gravel, so you've got to have your wits about you. Particularly if you're going to do a bit of bend swinging. Wouldn't be a good idea on this road looking at it. Lots of mud in the middle. Well, that proves that it's running right through the rev range quite smoothly. I whizzed it up in 2nd gear there for a bit and felt very good. So the petrol isn't off. I've actually never had a great deal of trouble with petrol. I know people say, oh, you've got to do this and that, and it goes off. I've never had any trouble. Although I do use E5 in this one with a mixture of petrol where I've taken the ethanol out. I was just having a chat with Laurie in the bike shop about ethanol. If they go to E15, the carbureted bikes, they're really going to have to be careful because they'll run really weak, and that's not good. You seem to think it doesn't make any difference, but I was explaining the air-fuel ratio, and it does make a difference. Well, I'm as warm as toast. I don't know what the temperature is out there, but it's probably in the upper 40s, I would hope. Anyway, I've got my heated grips on level 3. Yes, level 3. And they're working beautifully. One of the jobs I've got to do on the Hornet is check out the wiring on the heated grips. I think they're getting on a bit. Oh dear, have they got the road closed? Oh, they have got the road closed. That's stuffed me, hasn't it, a bit? Okay, well, I'll have to go the long way round. Is extra 3 or 4 miles, but not an unpleasant run, so I won't be too bothered. Not unless it pours with rain, of course. I had a message on one of my vlogs from a gentleman that uses his Blackbird year round, and I have to say, anyone that uses bikes year round is a absolute hero. I mean, I did when I was at college. I was a year-round boy then. And then they sent me to we used to get sent all over the place. It was a very large concern. And they sent me off to somewhere that was about 30 miles away. It just wasn't worth going into digs for 30 miles. So I attempted to commute 60 miles a day on a motorcycle through the winter. And there were no heated grips then, and I used to keep my hands warm, or try to, by putting my gloves on the cylinders. And of course that didn't help the leather very much, and used to get through gloves fairly rapidly. Then I'd have to thaw out before I could even get into my locker. There's a pretty pub there, the Old Crown at Uley. Oh, it's a nice car, lovely, look at it. Beautiful Rolls Royce. With huge headlamps. Lovely. Now I've got a choice. I can either go through the little lanes or I think I'll have a go through the little lanes, why not? Just thinking that might be muddy and wet, but the bike's already mucky, so it'll need a clean. What's going on? Somebody stopped for no reason. She's doing 13 miles an hour, and even that's too fast for her. Pathetic, isn't it? If I get that pathetic, I really have to give up. God, she looked as though she was about 87. Still, I wouldn't want to be giving up at 87 if I get that far. But driving at 12, 13 miles per hour is going to get you noticed, isn't it? I'd have thought. Right, well, this is a very narrow little lane, and it's bound to be mucky, so I have to be a bit careful. Oh my God, that van's diesel engine is really flinging the muck out. So I think I'll go slowly and let him get ahead. I absolutely guarantee that that van has not got an MOT. Because he'd get away with it round here, I suppose, around these little lanes. Anyway, oh, that's mucky. Yes, it is mucky. So we're going to have to be fairly careful, I think. Anyway, give him a chance to get ahead. I don't want to breathe in horrible diesel fumes. Oh, soddle away. I've never seen too many vans. Right, let's let him get ahead again. Wow, I can't believe it.